What you're about to see is a video that my wife and I did at the Olympic Club. It's probably been, I'm going to say 4 years ago, could have been 5 years ago, on the steps of the Sloppy Joe's down at the Olympic Club here in Vermilion. We were interviewing people, and this is just a portion of one of those interviews. John Fogarty, John Leonard Fogarty, is featured in this one, talking about his days at the Olympic Club and being around Vermilion. John's an interesting guy. John has lived in Vermilion. When he retired, him and his wife bought a house here. I don't know if he still owns it or not, but sometimes he's here in Vermilion, sometimes he's in Cleveland, or with one of his kids in Cleveland area. John was born in around 1933, so he's around 89, pretty near 90 years old. John is a very nice guy. His kids are all really good, nice kids as well. But the whole family's history goes back to the Olympic Club years and years and years. And like a lot of people, he was one of those guys who spent all of his summers since he was born at the Olympic Club. So he's got some neat things to say. This opens up in, not at the start of the interview, but probably toward the beginning, but not at the beginning. So it begins with, he's already been talking for a few minutes. But listen to it. It's kind of fun to hear his memories.
Back from that.
Oh, I didn't think we would either. Boy, we did.
Your dad was instrumental, and he said, "Let's have a clam bake," and we said, "George, you're crazy." No way we could have. And we did, and it was successful. And I think that got us over the hump. I think that got us over the hump. And then we used to set, I used to remember on Vermilion, on Olympic Day, they put that big thing in the center of the field, like a big tree house, really. They put four trees in the posts in the ground, and then they jump out of that into the firemen that come down and put on a demonstration. You know, they jump in.
Gee, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, the firemen would come down to Vermilion Fire, and old Dad Tisher was the fire chief. He'd come down in that red that red wagon, and then they jump out of that building onto this net they had for them.
No, this is
They put on a show for us on Olympic Day. And like I said, we had a good rapport with the city, you know.
we did.
You got to remember, back then there weren't a lot of clam bakes. Like every bar has a clam bake now.
Yeah.
A lot of fish fries.
Yeah.
And we put on a good fish fry. I mean, perch and pike, and a lot of people would come to this. And that's how we survived.
Mm-hmm. That's how we made our money.
That's how we otherwise we you know, with the dues we were paying nothing, and we didn't. The taxes were practically nil, and
Different, yeah.
yeah, everything is way out of
fishery
reach now compared to what it was, you know. So
I went out in one of those boats, fishermen. We went out in one of the boats to catch fish. Oh, I wanted to die. I was so sick. So, you know,
the smell.
No, everything about it. I got seasick, and oh, gee, it was awful. Heaving over the side of the boat.
Yeah, the Snell brothers used to take
And they
us
never
out.
and they never took us back in. We just had to stay up.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awful.
John and Chuck Snell, they were, I don't know how but they'd take us out. We'd go out with them. And then in the fall, we'd all go out uptown, and the kids from the town here weren't hardly, I mean, we'd go up and we'd work and we'd pick. We'd go to Zuntz and we'd go here and we'd go there and we'd pick and make a little money. And they always thought we were rich. That was the best part of it. We're all the ones working around town. Dick Clarkner, he was our camp keeper's assistant. Ed McGill was the camp keeper, and Dick Clarkner was a little slow.
Yeah.
And he'd be out here cutting the field. And he had an old lawnmower. I don't know that thing.
By hand. Yeah.
And we'd go up and we'd say, "Dick, we want to go get a pop." He'd stop that mower and go up and get us a pop. You know,
he was so kind to us.
Yeah.
He was so kind to us.
When I think of that, you know, be out there working. And he died. I remember him. When we let him go as camp keeper, Doc Fisher gave him a job cutting grass and taking care, and he had a room uptown here. And I remember he died up in that room. Old Doc Fisher made sure he had a place to live.
And the house is gone now. Yeah.
Doc Fisher, yeah. I guess it was after
Yeah,
that.
it's
You know
gone,
more
yeah.
about that. But I remember Dick. He went up there and he lived there till he died. And so, like I said, it was a good place to be in the summer.